What's up, everybody? It's Old Man Winter 8 for Sun and Ski Sports, and we're going to find out if the Never Summer Snowtrooper is a wise buy for you. So the Snowtrooper is a big staple for Never Summer. It has been in their lineup for a long time, and it is one of the most versatile boards they have. It does have a medium flex, so it does have a nice, easy, smooth feel, but still all the power you need if you want to ride a little bit harder. And even though it doesn't look like it, it is a directional shape, so it does have a little bit more nose than tail. But other than that, if you do have the bindings mounted on it forward a little bit, it's going to feel like a twin tip board when you're riding it on flat snow. And the bend on it is their classic rocker camber, where they have the rocker in between your feet. You got your camber up in the nose and tail. So this way you get that extra catch-free feel in a board that doesn't feel like it wants to be on edge, but as soon as you tip it up just a little bit, this thing locks, and the camber really brings those contact points down, so it's gonna not only give you the power that you need and the pushback that you need to hold an edge, but it's gonna make it so it's a nice, easy, smooth transition from edge to edge. And then when we go inside the board, it has their classic Bi-Lite fiberglass, but they do an extra layer of their STS pre-tension fiberglass as well. What this is it's a fiberglass that has been stretched already before it's put into the board, so it's loaded energy inside the board with zero weight on it. And then for a little extra performance up in the tips, they have their Carbon VXR, which you're basically getting these V's from your bindings up towards your contact points to help push pressure to those contact points, so the board, even though it's that medium flex, it wants to dig like a little bit stiffer board, but then it's also adding a little bit more stability, and again, it's adding spring and pop. And along with that, another standard is their Power Grip side cut. So it's a little bit deeper side cut up towards the nose and the tail. It goes into a shallower side cut, and then in between the feet, there's flat. So what that does is it wants to go into your carves a little bit more aggressively, but then it locks. So it actually helps push you into your carves and then stay in your carves. And then when you're ready to get out of them, it'll help push you out of your carve as well. And then while we're talking about carving too, it has their triple layer RDS2, which is a dampening system that's wrapped all the way around the edges of the board. And there's pieces underneath your feet as well. So it's absorbing the vibrations that can shake your board loose. And it's really just helping not only make the board more durable, but it's helping it so it can hold an edge better as well. And then of course, like all Never Summer boards, we have their classic sintered base, which is very durable, and it's very fast. It comes pre-waxed with that 1-ball-J wax, so right out of the packaging, you just throw your bindings on it and you're ready to ride. But is the Never Snowtrooper a wise buy for you? Well, this is a little bit more for those beginner to intermediate riders. There's a lot of stuff in this that has a lot of performance for those intermediate riders who are really looking to hone your skills. But even as a beginner rider, that rocker camber, they have a little bit more elongated rocker through the middle of it. So it's gonna have that nice, easy, catch-free feel. So when you are learning to ride, you get an easier feel than most of the other boards that have more camber and less rocker. And having that extra STS pre-tension fiberglass and those carbon V's up in the nose and tail, when you do start to get better and you're really starting to lay down some carves and really push on this thing, it has enough to give back and really kind of grow with your performance. Even with all of those features, if you are an advanced rider, but you're just somebody that likes to go out and cruise the hill casually, it's gonna give you all the performance that you need, and it's really gonna ride a lot more like an advanced board compared to a lot of the other beginner intermediate boards on the market. But if you got any questions beyond anything that we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Sun and Ski YouTube channel, and make sure to head on into any of the Sun and Ski locations, or if you don't have one nearby, super easy. Check them out on the web at sunandski.com.